What's up guys, Christopher Walker here, back again. Got a video today. I'm going to be talking about avocados. This is one of my favorite foods. I eat these every single day, and I'm going to tell you the health benefits of why you should be doing the same today. You know, another way to refer to avocados is a thermo grenade. It looks like a little grenade, and it's definitely thermo. We're going to talk about kind of breakdown of the types of fats in the avocado and the vitamin and mineral content that's very easily digestible as well. So stay tuned, this is going to be a good video. If you're anything like me, then you love a good sliced up avocado, or you like a bit of guacamole, because you know that it can really take your meal to the next level. Now, when trying to stay away from artificial preservatives and other ingredients that are found in baked goods and ice cream, avocados can actually be really beneficial in terms of a good substitute for certain ingredients. Now, you could use them to bake a sweet potato and avocado cake, or you could freeze them and toss them into a blender with some chocolate and bananas to make a homemade ice cream. There's a lot of stuff you can do with avocados that will, as a fruit, keep you very, very healthy. It'll keep you thermo, and they're not very expensive compared to other fruits. If you go and you get them at a good spot, like a Trader Joe's or that sort of thing, they typically have good organic avocados for a very good price. Avocados are a fruit. They are not a vegetable. It's a fatty fruit. It's what I would call a savory fruit. And that's because they're very high in a type of fatty acid called a monounsaturated fat. So avocados are basically one of the best sources of this monounsaturated fat, extremely high in it. They're 71% monounsaturated fat, 16% saturated, and only 13% being PUFA. So it's a very good ratio for the health in the human body, and this has been found in a lot of different research settings. So even though there is a slight amount of these polyunsaturated fats in it, it actually has a ton of vitamin E in it. Naturally, if you get a good quality avocado, which is going to protect you from the oxidation of these polyunsaturated fats. Monounsaturated fats have been shown to help reduce inflammation. They've been shown to downregulate a lot of biomarkers of chronic disease and even cancer. So the monounsaturated fats are cool. The polyunsaturated fats are the ones you want to stay away from, and you want to make sure you get plenty of vitamin E in your natural food sources. So they're not just really packed full of fat, but there's also a ton of vitamins and minerals in these things. I mean, the vitamin profile in a standard avocado consists of vitamins A, C, a host of all different B vitamins, vitamin K, choline, and even a bit of betaine, which is interesting. There are a couple things about the micronutrient profile that I want you to know. The first is that there's a large amount of vitamin K in avocado, with 39% of vitamins, the makeup of it being from vitamin K. This is actually great news because vitamin K is an essential nutrient, and it's very hard to find in good bioavailable forms in the body that the body's able to use. So avocado is a very good form, or it's a good source for a good form of vitamin K. What's also unique about avocados is their betaine and their choline content. This is great for anyone who's trying to stay thermo, which means to pursue optimal health, because with our environment being so full of estrogenic chemicals, we have a lot of excess estrogen in our bodies, and both choline and betaine have been shown to methylate estrogen. Now, this means that both choline and betaine are able to help the body naturally get rid of this excess estrogen, bring it back to the homeostasis that it craves. So I know a lot of people are following the thermo diet here from thermodiet.com, the people that follow this channel. This is a good tip for anyone who's a liver body type, a thyroid body type, or pituitary body type, to use avocado oil as a thermo-approved cooking oil. So it's become a little bit difficult, like when you are really getting into the thermo lifestyle, there's a lot of like modern garbage food out there that you don't want to consume. This includes a lot of cooking oils because a lot of them are polyunsaturated fats. At one point I was basically certain that only coconut oil and butter were the safest to cook with, because they're a lot more stable than polyunsaturated fatty acids, and they don't oxidize and produce the same amount of free radicals as those polyunsaturated fats. But actually, as my knowledge gets deeper, I've definitely, overlooked something. The secret that's been basically hiding right in front of my face all along. One of the safest oils to cook with is avocado oil. This was a surprise to me because olive oil is known to become rancid at high temperatures if you cook on high heat with the olive oil. If you don't get one, that's not a good enough quality. So I just assumed that avocado oil was the same because they do have a similar fatty acid makeup in terms of the monounsaturated fats, but that actually is not the point. When you really look at the smoke points of these oils, the avocado oil actually has the highest smoke point of all of them. Which means it's the safest one for any kind of high heat cooking for you to use. And that's good news because avocado oil actually has a really nice refreshing taste from the avocado itself, and actually tastes great with a nice grass-fed steak, frying up some eggs, or cooking some potatoes in it or that sort of thing. I mean, it tastes awesome. So that's a good little tip there for you. Hopefully you learned something here. One way you could integrate avocados into your life is make a really healthy guacamole. Get some organic avocados so they don't have any harmful pesticides on them. You could go just mash it up with some sea salt, some pepper, cayenne, paprika, and even mix in some sriracha sauce. And this will give you a nice, refreshing but kind of spicy kick of a really good guacamole that you can kind of put on anything you want. I mean, who has to be convinced that guacamole is good? Everyone loves guac. All right, hopefully you enjoyed the video, learned something good from it. If you want to check out more about the Thermo Diet, go over to thermodiet.com. I made a quiz over there that it's a tool that's going to help you identify. Most people fall into the camps of 3 different types of body parts or organs that are underperforming, and that's the liver, the pituitary, and the thyroid gland. So this quiz, this tool is used to help you identify which body type you are, which of these that you need help with, and then I have a plan that's a good 30-day jumpstart basically to help you to eat and do things that are going to help you to heal that specific organ so you can get back on the track to a good health. So go over there, thermodiet.com, and I'll see you over there.